So I have probably imported some pages into your website by now, and they'll look a bit like this. So you'll have a registration page with a registration form and a bit of text and some links to privacy policies. Now on your pages, after I've imported them, you'll need to reset these links. So in that case, if you need to do those, because otherwise they'll point to my website, you'll want to go into the form and edit it. And then when you come down to here, you see you've got the privacy policy links. Just have a look at the links. The HTML is here, but you'll see it's pointing to the template, the 2020 template. You need to just find your own privacy policy and paste it into that link. Just check that your privacy policy links, and there's one down here as well, are pointing to the right website, not the template. Okay. Apart from that, if you're using a different language, you'll have to translate these bits of text, as you've probably done so before. So you just simply translate these and then press update, and it will change it here. And that's it. The only other thing that you might have to input is a bit of text above here. I may have done that. So actually, I'll do that. It's the easiest way of doing things. But what you've got is an entry limit. So SPN may give you, like, you can only have 350 or 600 people. So you'll go down here to restrictions and add entry 300 or 400 or whatever else. And if that is that limit is hit, then you have a little message to say, sorry, you can't book. Right? Just put the anti-spam honeypot on if it's not on already. If you get lots of spam coming into this, you can obviously delete them in the entries, but if it becomes a problem, I can add a Google capture to the form. It's just, don't add it unless you need to, because it's just another box people have to tick. All right, so that's the form itself. They're standard gravity form. The only bit that's a bit different is this up at the top, and it will count how many people register. Okay, so let's just see what happens when you register in the form. Right, I'm going to put in like Joe Black. This is a different, I'm going to put in like Seb at Bhakti. No, I'm not going to put in that. I'm going to put in Varmadev. Yeah, a Bhakti Marga. Yeah, my spiritual name is Varmadev. Okay. I'm going to click that box. Yeah. And I think that's it. Yeah. So I'm going to now press register. Oh, that's a problem. So I haven't done this. So what you might have to do as a web admin is just double check on, like, there's people that come every week or every month at least, and they don't need to be, they know to go looking for the second email and when the darshan is, and they're probably already in the organization. The people you really need to keep an eye on are the people who are new. So you might want to send them an extra emails to say, hey, did you get the follow-up email? Or send them an email afterwards. Hey, it was great that you attended. Do you fancy doing anything else with Bhakti Marga? So they're the ones you need to know about. So let's just press register on that. So what will happen is when you register, you'll get to this thank you page. Okay, so the thank you page will ask people to check their email. Right? So let's have a look at that. So you see that registration was successful. This is my refresh that one. So this was sent to my email address. I am actually just trying to, okay, it came in. So what happened there is that I've got a registration successful message, and that goes to the website admin. All right, so that would be you. You would get a notification. You can change that in the settings. So in the confirmations, in the default confirmation, sorry, the notifications, not the confirmation. You go to the admin, and this is what gets sent. One gets sent to the admin, one gets sent to the person who books. Okay, and this just tells me that I've got a new booking. So this is the person that booked. Online booking successful. They get a logo. They get a kind of themed email with everything else, a donate link, etc., etc. Now, if you need to change that or translate it, what you do is you go into edit and you change it in here. So this is just like a text editor. So you need to leave the name and the email address codes, the short codes that are in there, but you can change this text, translate it, that type of thing, and just do test bookings. Ideally using email, like a testing email address that you do not use on the website. So don't use the same email address that you're using for the admin to book with, because it will cause problems. Just maybe set up a new Gmail called testing email for onlinedarshan@gmail.com, and then just use that for your testing. All right. So obviously, what you probably want to do is just put in a email address into the kind of admin, whoever's going to be monitoring the bookings. So in this case, it was info@bhaktimarga. That's what the email address that was being used. You might have bookings at bhaktimarga.si or bhaktimarga.nl or whatever else you're using. But this is essentially, you need to change the to and from email addresses in all the places. So have a look in all the notifications. So we have a look at the admin email. Let's edit that. So yeah, you don't want to send it to me. You want to put in your email address. So that would be online booking at bhaktimarga.de or whatever else. Yeah. So just make sure you do that and then test it and make sure that you are getting the notifications and that your testing email, so the person who's booking also gets the email. So I've done that and we've got that first one done. Okay, so we'll stop the video there. That is the online bookings like registration page and what happens when someone books for the first time.